Hey guys, welcome back. Hope y'all are doing well. Today we are looking at, I don't even know what to call this. Okay, I'm going to be honest. This is kind of like retire with less squared or something, but this is going to be real life, right? Because this is typically the day, the first of the month is usually when I put out my net worth update. Well, I'm here to reveal kind of my strategy of generating income off a much smaller portfolio than I do with my Retire with Less series, which is 250,000. Reason being is some people would say I'm retired, but I'm not retired. I still need to earn money, but I don't have a typical 9 to 5 job. I don't have a career. My business was basically shuttered by the pandemic of 2020, right? And it never really came back. Now I got to admit, um, I didn't put forth full effort into getting it back. But that was a choice, right? So it's still hanging on by a thread, right? I've basically, all my equipment is up for sale of the business, but the business is still technically open. I've contracted out some of the work to some vendors, but still my book of business or my customer list has been dwindled down to almost just a handful of people that might order once or twice a year. So that doesn't equate to a full-time income, obviously. So now I got options income. I got YouTube. I do some marketing videos that you may see once in a while on my channel. I don't promote those, but I do earn income from them. And I am also currently looking for part-time work, preferably remote work that I can do from home. That has proven to be difficult. I don't know if it's my skill set, which isn't very much, but still, I'm just looking for an entry-level job, working from home. But I seem to have this issue. Or other people have had this issue that even though they're saying everybody's hiring and all that stuff, that's not really the case, right? They may have help wanted signs and things like that, but they're not necessarily bringing people on board. Maybe it's just me and the small little sample that I have, but that just seems to be the case. So with that being said, I am still going to share the affiliate income here, like YouTube revenue, all that good stuff. I'm going to share how I'm shaping I don't know what to call it, the retire with even less portfolio. I'm going to show you how I'm going to try to make my portfolio last and generate some income, pay the bills, and hopefully as well I get some outside income as well. So some of the changes you see, I'm still in the process of it. I'm not there yet, but I'll share with you the strategy going forward in the next, I'd probably start happening in the next couple of months. So that's all I got. I'm hoping this one will really kind of open people's eyes and go, hey, is even less than $250,000 even a possibility, right? With even having some part-time work and things like that, it could be. So, all you people out there, I always go hard on the financial experts that say you need millions of dollars. You just need a plan. I always say that, right? You just need a plan, and I'm hoping that my plan works out. So with all that being said, let's get into it. All right. So first thing we're going to do, like we usually do, is go over affiliate income, YouTube income, referrals, all that good stuff. And we'll see for the month of February, YouTube, we earned $244.07. That is a big disappointment, and I'll tell you why. Over $50 of this is in super chats or donations during my live streams. So if you take out $50 there, that's 195 bucks of YouTube revenue, right? So that's considerably down from last month and average month, right? So I absolutely do appreciate those super chats that people have donated, that really made the month. So the YouTube algorithm is usually bad in the start of the year because advertisers in December are trying to spend all their budget money, and then they get a reestablished budget at the start of the year, and it may take a while for it to trickle in. It looks like March, it's only a couple days in, but we've had a couple of one good video out in March, which was Tuesday's video, and that did very well. So I'm going to try to do more of that kind of stuff, and hopefully the YouTube algorithm rewards me with some historical averages at least, right? So 244.07 from YouTube. Amazon, obviously, back in December, people, shopping for Christmas and stuff, and nobody shopping in February, made 54 cents in Amazon. Nothing from Teespring, and surprisingly, no M1 Finance referrals. That $50 promotion is still available, right? If you use my link that's down below in the description and deposit $100 into a new M1 Finance account, you get $50 and I get $50. That's like a win-win. That's one of my favorite referral options out there. So if you can take advantage of it, use my link. And next up is Ko-Fi. Ko-Fi really, really stepped it up. Someone donated a bunch of money in Ko-Fi, and all these people just, a few dollars here, a few dollars there. It all added up. What Ko-Fi is basically a tip jar. It's a link down below too. If you don't want to do Amazon or Teespring or M1 Finance, and you just want to give a tip to the channel, Ko-Fi is an easy way to do that. So I appreciate that. $140 came from Ko-Fi gifts. So thank you. I appreciate that. So grand total for the month of February, $384.61. I can't complain about that, especially from you guys in that Ko-Fi thing. I mean, all of you, but the Ko-Fi just blew my mind, to be honest with you. So total, lifelong earnings from all this stuff, $6,027. And oops, that's wrong. How come that didn't sum up the whole thing? There it is, $6,411.98. 50,000 is the goal. Now, when I start talking about the portfolio plan and the income plan, I might have to start using this income. This was all supposed to be slated to go to an RV fund because me and my wife, when we fully retire, right, quote unquote, we're going to buy an RV and we're going to travel the road. And this was all supposed to go to that. So, but in the short term, I might have to use some of this money to pay bills. I'm not going to sell out of what's already in there, but from the money that's coming in, I may have to use it to pay bills, and you'll see my plan here on the next page. So $50,000 goal, 13% to it. The RV fundo meter is about an eighth of a tank. So that's going to be, it's a long road to 50,000. I don't think it will ever get there, but you never know. So with that being said, let's look at the income plan, right? So we go over here to the summary page. And we go to the summary page, and you'll see 4 accounts. Now, I did have like 6 or 7 accounts. I'm starting to consolidate them. I'm almost getting ready to close down both my wife's Roth and my Roth. I closed down my wife's M1 Finance. I'm trying to consolidate and make it simpler. I'm trying to almost do kind of a bucket strategy here. So what I want you to, I'll try to explain this here. So I have my Interactive Brokers account. I have a high yield savings account. This is the M1 Finance RV fund. Now these numbers are as of end of February 28th. And then this encompasses all the other accounts and some cash on hand. Now some of this, we'll get to that. So what I'm going to do, so my total balance in Interactive Brokers is $117,200. I have a cash balance in there of $83,386. Now what I'm going to do is, here we have premium sold. So any options that I sell is going to go into this column, right? Any dividends I receive is going to go into this column. I'm going to reveal to you what I purchased. I purchased like $40,000 of income funds here, and I'll show you that here shortly. So between premium sold and dividends, right, we'll see how much we have available to us. Then we will have the withdraw, right? So if I'm making, if I need $3,000 a month, we'll take $3,000 a month out of here. But I don't want to put the pressure on it to have to make my monthly bills out of the options account. So what I did was I opened up a high yield savings account. And what I did here is I put $18,000 in there. Now what that represents is 6 months of, minimal expenses for our household. Okay. So what I'm going to do is every month, I'm not going to start it yet because I already have March covered. And like I told you, my equipment is for sale. If that sells, that may either go into here, or it may go just into my checking account, and that'll buy me another couple of months, right? So what? By the way, high yield savings account. This is with Discover, and if you put in $15,000, they give you a $150 bonus. So that's why you see here interest earned is $153.22. $150 of that was a bonus, and $3.22 was about 10 days of interest. Okay, so now my balance is $18,153.22. So what I would do when this is put into action is, whenever I need to pay bills, right, I'd take the $3,000 out of the high yield savings account, put it into my checking account, pay the bills, and either once a month or when needed, I'll pull cash from the dividends received and the premium sold off of this Interactive Brokers account and refill the high yield savings account. So I'm always ahead of the game, right? If I have a bad month or something in Interactive Brokers, or the market goes haywire for a month or two, I have the high yield savings account to cover my bills while I manage the interactive brokers account. Now, I would imagine that it would be okay, if I'm selling $5,000 of premium per month, to just go ahead and take $3,000 and refill the bucket. But I don't know how that's going to look in practice. We're going to have to just follow along. Like I said, this might not happen for a couple of months, but I'll still update the numbers with you guys every month to see how this goes and see how the cash balance grows and all that good stuff. So dividends, deposits, withdrawals, and then we'll have the ending cash balance there. The goal will be to have this total balance grow a little bit, and then have dividends to be able to live on, and hopefully grow that income as well. So and this is just the M1 Finance account that has the RV fund in it, and there'll be some dividends there. We'll see if we continue to deposit money into there. I anticipate being able to deposit money, the YouTube income and all that stuff in there. It's just going to depend upon how the bucket system here works, right? Okay. So like I said, I still have the 2 Roths I got to liquidate. I still got to pay taxes. I don't know how much that's going to be. I did some preliminaries and it's a few $1,000, but we'll have to see. I haven't even started, thinking about doing taxes yet. So, grand total, net worth, basically $153,045.19. So this is retire with very less, right? So we'll see how it goes. Total cash balance 101,386. But that, I think, that's going to go down a little bit as we buy some more holdings, because I'm starting to buy equities, and we'll look at that here just real quick. Premium sold. So what will happen is, this is what I already sold. I didn't put it in there because I didn't want this is what I sold the past 2 days. So that'll come in when I sell something in the options market. That'll come into this column, and that'll be the cash that I'm bringing in to the interactive brokers account. So you'll see this is actually right. My cash balance is $84,281. So everybody wants to know the holdings. So I did buy $40,000 of holdings. We'll look at that next. Let's zoom in a little bit on that. So I bought all the YLDs. Okay, I bought 500 shares of QYLD. I bought 500 shares of RYLD, and I bought 200 shares of XYLD. I currently have cash secured puts on QYLD, RYLD, and XYLD to increase my position here. I also have stock in Lemonade. I have 100 shares. I have a huge cost basis on it. I'm down over 50%, so I'm looking to reduce my cost basis there. Over the time period, though, I have collected about $1,000 in premiums trading this stock. So Camping World, I got 100 shares of Camping World. They pay a pretty good dividend. And then MetV, that is the Metaverse ETF, have 100 shares of that. I might add on to that as well. That'd be just a growth component. But if we look at the dividends, right, if we look at the averages, Camping World, 100 shares would pay you about $250 a year. QYLD, roughly $1,290. RYLD, roughly $1,470. And XYLD, roughly $904 currently. So I would average, if you back out the Camping World thing, because that's quarterly, average would be about $300 a month. Okay, so what that would do is relieve, right, So if I put in $300 here, now my cash balance would go up. This would relieve how much I really need to make off the portfolios, right? So if I'm, like I said, my expenses are $3,000. I got $300 in dividends coming in. I only need to get $2,700 now. I need to get it through selling premium and options. I need to get it from YouTube. I need to get it from a part-time job. I need to get it from my business. Any way you want to slice it, I need to get a $2,700 in a month to pay the bills, and that's why I wanted the high yield savings account here to have those 6 months of a cushion, because I don't want the pressure of, okay, I have to have X amount of money, otherwise I won't be able to pay the bills, right? This is kind of just a relief valve, if that makes any kind of sense. So those are the holdings, right? The market value right now is right at $38,000 of all the holdings, down a bunch because of Lemonade stock, basically. So what else do I got for you? Oh, the most important one, health is wealth. That's over here too. Let's take a look. So for the month of February, I'm really actually surprised on this because it wasn't going well to begin the month of February, but I ended up with a 5-pound loss for the month of February. Total, since we started this, I think it was in November that we started, yeah, because I didn't want to do a New Year's resolution. I've lost 23 pounds since November, sometime in November, I forget when. So my goal was to lose 60 pounds. We're down to 37 to go. So I'm actually really happy about that. I stepped on the scale and I had to step off and step on again. It was like, is that right? So that's the plan, right? It's kind of a retire with less junior, having a little bit of income funds to relieve the pressure of needing to perform as much in the options, but also having a cash cushion just in case you don't make enough on the option side. You have something to pull from, and you're not stressed about performing and I'm gonna have to eat top ramen this month because I don't have the money, right? So that's it. Retire with less, retire with 150K. Should I make that a series? I've actually already started a spreadsheet and a paper portfolio on $150,000 portfolio, generating $3,000 a month or more. But it's a little risky and it's using margin. And I don't know if I'm going to start publishing that as a series because that's a little advanced, using margin. I don't think it's extra dangerous because it's something I do every day, right? But I know in the Retire with Less series with the 250K, I use all cash secured. And with Interactive Brokers, what I do, this isn't fully cash secured. So anyway, give me your thoughts. I know this went on too long. I apologize. Is it going to be a big fail? I don't know. That's why I'm doing it, right? Gotta have a plan, and you gotta execute the plan. If the plan works out, I'm a genius. I'm not a genius, but if the plan doesn't work out, then you're going to have to change it up. So that's how things go. So I hope you guys enjoyed. The big reveal wasn't very exciting. I told somebody, said, I can't wait to see it. I was like, it's not going to be very exciting. So hope you guys have a good month. Like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Leave me a comment down below. You guys have a good day. We'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye-bye. I am not a financial advisor. The information contained in this video is for entertainment and informational purposes only. It is not intended to be investment advice. Please seek a licensed professional for any investment, tax, or legal advice. Thank you.